performed the most incredible miracles. Once, in broad daylight, he used a spell.
Oh, that's enough. We shouldn't talk about these things at night, especially in a house of prayer. You might accidentally blurt out a spell, a formula, God forbid, and something awful could happen. Such mishaps have occurred. Heaven preserve us.
Who is that boy?
A yeshiva student.
A prodigy, a genius.
That boy has a mind like a steel trap. He's already memorized 500 pages of the Talmud for his fingertips.
Where is he from?
Somewhere in Lithuania. He studied at our yeshiva. He was first in his class, then he was ordained as a rabbi. Then, all of a sudden, he disappeared. No one knows where, and he didn't turn up again for a whole year. People said he was doing penance, wandering in exile. He returned a short time ago, but he was no longer the same boy. He's always lost in thought. He fasts from one Sabbath to the next. He constantly goes through ritual cleansings. They say he's dabbling in the Kabbalah.
The townspeople are also talking about him. Some are even asking him for amulets, but he won't give them any.
Who knows who or what he is? Perhaps he's one of the great scholars. Who can say? It would be dangerous to pry.
It's getting late. Time to go to bed. Too bad your miracle worker isn't here. He could conjure some wine from the wall. You know, I wouldn't mind a drink of something. I haven't had a bite all day.
I've been practically fasting myself. After praying, all I had was a buckwheat cookie.
Just wait. We'll have more than enough to drink soon. Sender has gone to see a bridegroom for his daughter. If he signs an engagement contract, God willing, he'll treat us all to a fine round of drinks.
I don't believe he'll ever sign a contract. He's already gone to see 3 bridegrooms, and he always comes back empty-handed. Once, he didn't like the boy. Another time, he didn't like the family. Another time, the dowry wasn't big enough. He shouldn't be so demanding.
Sender can afford to be picky. He's rich. He comes from a good family. He's got a fine and beautiful daughter. May heaven preserve her.
I like Sender. He's a true Hussid. He's a follower of the Rebbe of Neugrochel, full of that fire.
He is a good husband and no denying. But if he wants to find a husband for his daughter, he ought to think about his standards.
Huh? What do you mean?
In the old days, when a rich man with a fine background had to find a husband for his daughter, he didn't look for money. He didn't look for a good family tree. All he cared about was the boy's character. He'd travel to the great yeshiva, and he'd bring a generous gift to the director. And the director would then select a student, the finest in the school, the creme de la creme. Sender could try the same approach.
He might also find the right husband in this yeshiva.
How do you know?
Just speculating.
Well, let's not gossip, especially about good friends. A marriage comes about if a bride and groom are meant for each other.
Oh!